Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So this is just a bonus video for the week. Don't worry, there'll still be a brand new video every Friday as always. But I wanted to make this video an extended version of this video because so many people have been messaging me and asking and commenting and Facebook and Instagram and everything. Make an extended version of the $10,000 pay dirt bucket video. We'll watch the whole thing. So I do have like an hour's worth of footage. I'm not gonna talk too long here in the beginning, but let's get right to the video. So you can sit back and relax and enjoy about an hour of panning through a bucket of dirt that cost me $10,000. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, here it is, the $10,000 pay dirt from Miners Depot in Quartzsite, Arizona. Let's take a look at it in a pan. Nice. All right, well, they did a really good job taping this up. Got to give them credit for that. All right, man, he's got this thing sealed on there. All right, so it looks like we have some condensation inside here. It's like wet almost here on the lid. But inside, it doesn't look wet. There's a note in here as well. All right, first, let's check out this note. If it's personal information, we'll skip to the next part. All right, so that's just a receipt. I'm gonna make sure I get all of the dirt off of that receipt, along with the dirt here on the top of the lid. We're gonna actually spray this off and we'll pan this out separately to see if there's any gold trapped in this stuff. Still recording? Okay. So real quick before I forget, we'll just rinse this off into a pan. I'm just going to pan this back to see if there's actually any gold in that little bit. Nah, I'm not seeing any. All right. Oh, there actually is some gold in there, some very fine flakes. So throughout the video, you'll see me using different tools. This thing's called a snuffer bottle, and it's just used to grab gold like that. There's links in the description for all this stuff, by the way, pans, this, everything. All right, now looking at the dirt itself, it's a little bit clumpy. It's not 100% dry, it's actually a little bit damp. But we are going to classify this stuff regardless. And also on the rocks here, you can see there's like dirt stuck to it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and classify this stuff to a bunch of different sizes, and that's gonna make the panning process a lot simpler. All right, so classification means taking the material and running it through different size screens. Here I have a 1/2 inch classifier. Here I have a 1/4 inch and also an 1/8 inch. And by doing this, it's going to separate the pay dirt into different sizes, which is gonna make the panning process a lot easier. So let's go ahead and start by running this material through the biggest size, our 1/2 inch. This is always the most exciting part because we're going to find big nuggets here if there's any in here. Now this is always the most exciting part because if there's any giant gold nuggets in here, this is where we're going to find it. I don't see anything yet. All right, well, I don't see any giant half-ounce nuggets. At least not yet. No way. Yo! Okay, we did. Look at the size of that gold nugget. Oh wow, it's got quartz in it too. That is really cool. That's a giant, real gold nugget. Oh, there's another one. There's another one in here, right under the classifier. Look at that. Oh wow. Now a lot of these rocks are really dirty, so I'm gonna pan this stuff all out because we need to wash these rocks off to make sure that they're not, you know, gold nuggets covered in dirt. Like that was just a clump of mud right there. Look at that. So we really have to be careful when we're panning this stuff out. We can't just kind of pick through it and find the nuggets. We have to actually wash everything off. All right. All right, let's do the next classification. All right, next we have 1/4 inch. I have a feeling we're going to find a lot more gold in this one. Oh wow, dude. Okay, I see at least one. Here's another one. There's a huge one right there. Here's a gigantic one right here. Look at that. Dude, that is insane, man. I mean, one of these are worth a couple $100 for each one. That's got to be, you know, 8 grams right there just for that one nugget. And right now it's like, what, 70 bucks a gram? All right, let's do some more. Wow. We've got a lot of nuggets we're pulling out of this size. I'm gonna go ahead and continue cleaning all this stuff up. You guys don't want to see me classifying all this stuff, so I'll get it all classified and I'll show you what we got. Wow, there's another nugget. These are really nice pieces of gold. Wow, this one's got all kinds of awesome like shapes and character to it. Here's another one, just nuggets. Wow. Dude, there are so many nuggets in this stuff. Here's another one, and another one. There's just so many nuggets. Here's another one. There's just so many nuggets. This is insane. You know what, I decided to keep the camera rolling. How often do you get to see dirt worth $10,000? A lot of people might be wondering why I would do such a thing. Why would I spend 10 grand on dirt? Well, if you watch my other videos, I explain everything in pretty great detail. I mean, I try to mention in every video that this is not for investment. This is just for fun. It's an expensive amount of fun, but if you live in an area where there's no gold, like in Florida or like Louisiana or Hawaii or something, and you wanted to try panning for gold, well, there's nowhere in nature that you can go. So you can always buy this stuff and do it at home. Now, for $10,000, you can always fly to Alaska or Australia, like I do sometimes, and pan for gold for real. Yeah, I'm seeing gold in here. It's a little bit too small to pick out. Wait, who am I kidding? Look at that thing. There's all kinds of nuggets in here. Let me get a close-up on this. All right, so here we have our plus half-inch sizes, our plus quarter-inch, and our plus eighth-inch. All the nuggets that I was able to pick out by hand. Look at this. I mean, we got some real big monsters in there. And of course, I'll be giving these out in my pay dirt bags. But yeah, all these will be going into my pay dirt bags, kleshgold.com if you're interested, link below. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually pan these out, because I don't know if there's a gold nugget here covered in dirt. I just wanna make sure that everything's completely clean. And yeah, so let's do that. Okay, so the next step is panning out everything plus eighth inch. I want to make sure I don't miss any gold here, even though I did pick a lot of it out by hand. I'm 100% sure I missed a lot. So let's go ahead and we'll bring over Crusty Rusty. We'll add some water and some jet dry. That's just a surfactant that helps break That's just a surfactant that helps break the surface tension of the water, so the real small gold can't float away. Alright, so panning this big giant stuff isn't really panning at all. It's basically just washing the rocks to make sure I didn't miss any gold. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. A nice quartz crystal in there. I'm glad I looked through this stuff. That's awesome. Here's another one. There's another one. So now this is the part we want to check. We know there's no big nuggets. Alright, so all this small stuff here, let's pan this down. And yeah, there is a lot of gold in there. There's just a ton of flour gold. That was just stuck to the big rocks. All right, let's pan the next size down. All right, the next size is plus quarter inch. Again, just washing rocks. So I am doing a little bit of panning here, and all that is that the lighter rocks that are not gold are going to float off into the water and leave the gold behind. So as you can see right there, the lighter rocks are tumbling off the top. I'm not tilting it enough for gravity to take it, but I'm tilting it enough for the fluid dynamics of the water to pull it off. All right. See, a gold nugget would not roll like that in water. It would just stay still. Let's see if there's any gold nuggets in here. There's a piece of, there's a wire of some sort. No gold nuggets in there. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm going to continue panning this out. If I find anything, I'll let you know. Alright, this is the last pan of the plus ¼ inch. I was not able to find any gold through panning. I was able to grab it all just by eyeballing it, so that's pretty good. Some cool rocks in here. There's definitely some cool rocks with this stuff. Ah, there's a piece. So I didn't get it all. I missed one piece. But at least we got it now. Yeah, just that one piece we missed. All right. Okay, and the final size that we're going to be panning is the plus 1/8 inch, and then the rest, everything else that's in the bucket, I mean, we still have like everything else in this bucket, which is about 3/4 of the way full. We're going to run this through my sluice box. That way we don't have to be panning for the whole video. Yeah. Let's do about that much at a time. Yeah, we definitely got some gold here. 2 nice pieces. Look at that. Right there. 2 pickers. 2 pickers. Because you can pick them up. then there's another one. All right, I'm gonna keep panning this stuff down. I'm sure there's lots and lots of gold in here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, and I'll show you guys what I end up with. So here's the nuggets I missed, and this is everything together. That is a lot of gold, man. That's a couple ounces. That's like probably 2 ounces of gold right there, maybe 3, maybe 4. I don't know, man. I've never had that much gold in my pan at once. So, and we still have this entire bucket to do. So in order to process the rest of the material, we're gonna go ahead and wet it down and run it through the sluice box. All right. All right, let's fire up the sluice box. Running at full crank here. I'm using a Dream mat, sluice mat, in this sluice box here. Wow, these things work really good. 1 spoonful, and check this out. I'll just shut it off just for a second to show you what's in here. Already in the very top Dream mat vortex, you can already see the gold just collecting right there. All right, let's keep running this thing. Look at that nice garnet right there. It's a nice little garnet. All right, so we're still running through the sluice box. As you can see, it's extremely muddy. I already cleaned the sluice mat out twice, and this is all the concentrates, and there's lots and lots of gold there. Unfortunately, you won't be able to see it because of the muddy water. But before we finish this up, I'm going to change the water for the very last run, so it'll be nice and clear, and then you'll get a nice picture of all the gold. All right, we've got the sluice box running again. We've got nice clean water in there, as you can see. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to run all the concentrates that I ran through before one more time. Now not only is that going to cut that material in half, so we only have to pan half as much, but it's also going to give you guys a really good view of the gold. So let's start scooping it in. Look at all that gold so far. I have it all ran through, and this is insane. I mean, there's got to be a couple ounces of gold in there. Look at that, it's just completely full of gold. Now, if we wanted to, we could stop and just clean this sluice box out and just pan out all the concentrates. But I want to try one more thing. I have two smaller dream mats here. These are the, I think they're called the mini dream mats. I'm going to run it through these as well, just to see what it looks like. So I'll show that to you guys in a second. That's crazy. Alright, here I've got all the concentrates in this bucket. Let's get it into a pan here. Alright, looks like normal concentrates right now. But let's pan this out one spoonful at a time. So let's bring over Crusty Rusty. Alright, like I said, we'll do about that much at a time, and we'll pan it back, and as we see the gold, we will grab it with our snuffer bottle. Wow. Alright, I'm just going to pan this back so you guys can see what kind of gold we're talking about here. This is one little spoonful. And it's just completely gold. That's nuts, dude. This is the most insane pay dirt I've ever done. All right. Also going to remove the magnetic material here with a magnet. Make it that much easier. Got lots of magnetic stuff in there. I didn't remove it while it was dry because it really never was dry, so. And using a magnet to remove the gold at that point would have been pretty useless. There's still a possibility that gold could get trapped in here, so of course we're going to pan out all the magnetic material at the end. And yeah, that is just completely, it's all gold flakes. Like, everything. There's got to be, that has to be at least a ½ ounce or more, like 3/4 of an ounce of gold right there. That's at least $1,000 worth of gold. No doubt. Alright, this is going to take a while, so I'm going to go ahead and clean up all of this stuff, and I'll show you guys the results. That is a lot of gold. It's just heavy in my hand. Like, that's got to be, like, it feels like a ½ pound of gold. It's insane, man. And not only that, but there's some really nice specimen gold in here as well. There's a high premium on this stuff, so it's not only valued at the weight of the gold, it's actually valued at much more. So let's go ahead and dry this up, and then we'll get a nice close-up look at it. So thanks a lot, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're wondering, this is the value of the gold that I recovered. Now, though, it's actually worth more because the spot value of gold is worth more than it was when I filmed this video. So I actually made my money back, not to mention I do resell these gold nuggets, and I make my own pay dirt over at kleshgold.com. If you want to buy some, definitely go check it out and you can buy yourself some gold. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. If you're still here, you're one of the 42% that haven't left, so thanks so much. And also big thanks to all my Major Credit Patreon supporters and channel members scrolling right there. And also, if you enjoyed this video, you're really going to like the other ones linked here, so definitely check those out, and I'll see you guys on the next video.